Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to February 2023 general monthly reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And I also want to ask a question. Do any of you, are you curious? Do you want to know what your personal work, your individual personal work is in this life, on this earth, according to true ancient astrology? And if you don't already know, I'm an astrologer of 28 plus years, and I specialize in the south and north nodes of the moon, which is each and every one of our personal work in this life. So if you are curious, send me an email and your birth information, everything I need from you, if you're interested, is in the drop-down box below this video, and that includes my email address, which is thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. So I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so Scorpio, let's go through the transits this month. Now, today I'm taping on the 4th of February, Saturday. And tomorrow is the full moon in Leo, 16 degrees, 41 minutes, which we are already feeling, and we have been feeling for at least the past 4, maybe longer days before today. And the new moon, it will be on the 20th of February, and that will be in Pisces, 1 degree, 22 minutes, and that will conjunct to Neptune and Venus, which are also both in Pisces. Neptune begins the month at 23 degrees, and by the end of the month, 24 degrees. Venus will be in Pisces through the 20th, the new moon. And what that's going to bring are new beginnings and that dreamy, because Neptune has to do with the dreamy, ethereal side, has to do with intuition as well, the unseen realm. And so also dreams and wishes can be coming true then as well. Let's see. I also want to say, let me go back to the full moon really quick, because we have, of course, the sun right now is in Aquarius, which opposes Leo. And then we have Saturn, which is still in Aquarius, and it's 25 degrees at the beginning of the month and then 29 by the end of the month. And that is opposing to the full moon in Leo as well. Saturn has to do with authority figures. It has to do with our security base. Leo's the fiery sign. And so the full moon is going to be fiery, like explosive. It can be all ends of the spectrum, how do you say that? But anyway, hopefully you understand what I mean. As far as emotions are concerned, very explosive. So whatever the emotion is, that would depend on how positive or unquote negative, I don't like that word, but how compatible and fun, or how abrasive and explosive it might be. Let's see. And also we have Uranus and Taurus, and that squares to both the full moon in Leo and Saturn, which we've had the square with Uranus and Saturn for quite several months now. Okay, so now we also have the full moon added to that. And so Uranus, if you don't already know, has to do with quick, unexpected, surprising changes. So that is now and has been for the last several days and could go through for some of us through to the all the way to the next full moon. And I'm getting that. I've never said that to any other group except you Scorpios, so this could definitely have specific interest for you specifically. Some of you Scorpios, not necessarily all of you. And I'm almost done. I have only 2 more signs after you taping, so that's a unique instance for you specifically. Now, we also have Mercury will be going into Aquarius on the 12th. And then we still have Pluto. Pluto's in Capricorn, but it's at the end of Capricorn. And it begins at 28 degrees, and by the end of the month, 29 degrees. And it only has 1 more degree to go, 30 degrees. And then it will be going into the sign of Aquarius, which is a huge deal. And that will begin, we'll get a sneak peek for a couple months, about 2.5 months, beginning March 24th. And so also that makes Pluto right now, transiting Pluto, even more powerful, because at the end and the beginning of any sign, any zodiac sign for the planets, it is the most powerful. So again, we're at the end of Pluto in Capricorn. Okay, so with that being said, Scorpio, let's get into your reading. And if this reading is not right for you, that is perfectly okay, because your natal wheel and the transiting planets to your natal wheel are going to be different each month, and different for each and every one of you, different months. So you might want to check your ascendant sign, your moon, or your north or south nodes of the moon sign. Okay, so this is for Scorpio. What can they expect for this month of February 2023 for sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Scorpio? What is their strongest energy? Whoa, that's assisting them. Okay, that flew out. Well, you know what? You might have Libra in your chart. You don't have to, but Libras flew out as well. And I think, let me see here. Was there only 1 card? It seemed like there were 2. Okay, no, only 1 card. Okay, that's weird. I thought I saw 2. Just a second, I want to make sure. I thought 2. Okay, only 1. Okay, communication. Okay, so you're going to be having some type of communication incoming towards you. Or I just got 2, because I got the picture of the cards flying out. You could have something flying out of your mouth, communicating this to somebody else. So I would say be careful, some of you, because of what I just said about this full moon time. And so be careful what you might want to bite your tongue. I just got for some of you. That might be something to keep in mind around this time, or maybe you're wishing you would have, because I am taping on just the day before the full moon in Leo. But in any sense, communication. So it's going to be different for all of you. This is number 14. 14 breaks down into a 5. So I also get the number 5 has to do with Aquarius and spontaneity and freedom and truth. So there you might get some truthful communication incoming, or you might be giving it, and it could be a little harsh, could have some barbs on it, I'm getting, for some of you. So be careful. And oh, I just got 2. take it with a grain of salt. I'm getting if you are on the receiving end, and do your best to keep in mind the full moon. And I forgot to say, the full moon, not just the full moon, right now also with the full moon, we have Mars and Venus. Venus, of course, I told you, is in Pisces. Mars, which is the female, Mars is the male, and it's in Gemini, which squares Venus. So there could be some rather abrasive, fiery, verbal, what do you want to say? What's the word I want to say? Exchanges. That's what I want to say. Exchanges. Okay, especially for you, Scorpio. Okay. All right. So I also just got something else coming in. I was drawn to the purple color. And to me, that's higher knowledge. That's Aquarius, the color purple, and amethyst. So that might be important for someone to hear. But still, this communication is truthful. It's higher minded. So it might be hard for some of you to hear because it is telling you the truth. And it might be triggering some of you. And again, you might be giving this truth, and so it might be triggering the person you're telling. And so you can keep that in mind as well. Okay. But in the end, it will heal. I was drawn to the green in the color too. So blue has to do with communication. Healing is green. Purple is, to me, it's at least for you in this reading right now especially, has to do with higher truth, has to do with spiritual truth, has to do with Aquarius and keeping an open mind. I just got to. Okay. That's a lot of information in that one card. It's very, very informative. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what else comes out for Scorpio. Yeah, the communication in general, regardless of how it comes out or anything, is going to be very healing for all of you. Even if it isn't quite at first. For some of you, that's not for all of you. Okay, so let's see what else for Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Scorpio. Oops. I'm also getting another message. This card is endless this time. Wow. So I was drawn to, there's a center. I don't know if you can see that. There's a white dot. And what I got is this communication is going to really affect you deeply, deep inside your soul, heal you. I mean, again, this is a general message, so but in any case, whether it's you see it instantly as positive or it's a little, or it triggers you, it's still, it reaches you. It goes deep into your soul, and it really has a very lasting effect, healing effect, deep effect on you. And loving effect I got the word love in my head, so 2. Okay, so what else for Scorpio? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Scorpio. Oops, whoa. Okay, let me see this one right there. Okay. Okay, I'll take that one too. Okay, so first is 25 and Underwater Realm. Underwater Realm. This is again, I'm being drawn to say that some of you might have Libra in your chart because they didn't have this same exact card, but it was so similar. It had the lady in water coming up to the surface, and here's the light, and there was light. So again, you don't have to have that, but you might, if you do, you might want to check out Libra's reading as well. So what I'm getting is you are coming up from a deep, long, dark time, internal time, maybe having to face your demons, having to you work through your south node, bring that up to your conscious awareness, your south node of the moon. That's your personal work. That's the blockage that each and every one of us has, and have the privilege of working through so that you can free yourself. And this is what I'm seeing is she, and again, she is just, I'm saying she because it's the figure in the card. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, but you, whatever you've been working on, whatever's been deep, dark, and unseen, you've been working on that. You are coming up to the surface. You're coming up to the light, and you're releasing that. You're releasing that, or you just have released something very big for yourself. That's been very difficult, a long journey. And again, it's something that isn't seen with the naked eye. So it's something inside you. And there again, communication with that deep down in your soul. So that could very definitely have to do with that for some of you. And number 25, that could be a significant number, or number 7. And then you got, I was drawn to look at the bottom of the card and take this, which is graduation. It's 28. And that adds up to be a 10, which is you've concluded something. You have completed something, and you are about to graduate this month from whatever it is. Again, it's a general reading, so it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, if it's your nodes of the moon, bravo, bravo. Or maybe it's a certain end of part of your journey, if you're still on your journey, which we all are on a journey. But if you haven't concluded a specific, like your nodes of the moon, you have come to a very crucial point that you are going to get to celebrate, that you have graduated from, if it's not completely completing your south node of the moon. That's beautiful. So you're doing some type of stepping up or leveling up. That's on your journey. That is beautiful, Scorpio. And I almost called you Libra, so wow, it's really coming strong for me that some of you have a strong Libra placement. Okay, and you have a lot of purple, again, in this card. And secure, you're a lot more secure, whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or all of the above, because of whatever deep dive you have been doing. Okay, so let's look and see from these cards what else we may be able to glean for Scorpio. Some more details for them. Okay, whoa, okay. So you have number 47 and exploration. This is like the Wheel of Fortune to me. And 7, this is number 11. That's a master number. That's a sign or synchronicity for those of you that look for those. You might be seeing 11s this month. Or even number 47. But exploration, what I'm getting, this is the 9th house. So again, this is higher truth. Right here with communication, when I was saying higher truth. So this is just a confirmation of higher truth. You're going to be exploring some type, whatever this communication is, it's a truth. It's a higher truth. It's going to take you in a new direction. It's going to allow you to explore, expand your mind, your body, your soul. Your soul. Going to take you on a new adventure. Expanding, opening up your crown chakra, I'm getting too, because amethyst and purple, that has everything to do with your crown chakra as well. So it's like you're exploring new worlds, or you're exploring a new world, or you're about to step into exploring a brand new world for yourself. Yeah, and here again with these, there are balloons, hot air balloons, and you know how balloons are up. They just like this. You're going up. You're lifting up. You're graduating. You're ascending to a new experiences, a new level for yourself. Gaining new ground, gaining another perspective. Wow, okay. And some of you are going to be able to, I was drawn to, there's a, like a looking glass, and there's also a telescope type thing here. So you're going to be able to gain and see things that you've never seen before. Never seen before. See, and I'm like being able to see details of something that you just couldn't fathom. You couldn't focus in to get the clarity that you needed before, is what I'm getting, Scorpio. But now you're going to be able to. So this could be about some type specific subject, situation, priority of yours. I just got whatever that is. You're going to gain clarity and details and see things clearly where you couldn't before. Okay, this next card is Aries, and it's number 1. So you might be seeing 111. I wanted to say that, but I was holding off with this 11 card. And here it is. I didn't even pay attention to the number yet. So 111. So 11, 11, 11, 111. Very synchronistic for you this month, Scorpios. And action. So you are going to take action. You are about ready to take action. Aries. You could have Aries in your chart too, but you don't have to. You're going to be very bold this month, I just got. Just like an Aries would be. Even if you don't have Aries in your chart, the energy of Aries is with you this month, so that it will enable you to take action. And again, I was drawn to, there's a little dot right here on the Ram's third eye. So listen to your intuition. You have third eye expansion this month too. So you will have the ability to gain some wisdom, gain some information intuitively that could also help you to take action, or when to take action. And also maybe this 1111 or 111 will also pay attention possibly to your surroundings, what you're thinking about, because that could be showing you the sign that you need telling you when to act or having to do with this action in some way. No, that's not this one, it's this one. This is the 11 card. Sorry about that. This is the 10 card. But also 10, 11. So, yeah, definitely graduation. And 1 is also a new beginning. And that is exactly what's happening for you this month. The Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning. So it's forward motion, something brand new. Okay. All right, so let's get some tarot cards for you, Scorpio, and see if we can get some more details of what this communication is, what your new exploration or this action you're supposed to take has to do with. Okay, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon for Scorpio. What areas of their life, or some of the Scorpios at least, could this be in? Could this pertain to? And what type of communication could it possibly be? Okay. Okay, so the 3 of Wands. Wands has to do with your dreams, wishes, your desires, and your passion, what you're passionate about. As soon as you're going to see your ship or your ship's coming in, and that has everything to do with you taking action. So it's paying attention to your environment, paying attention to what's going on, what's coming into your environment. What ship that you've been waiting for, and it could come in rather unexpectedly. It might be shockingly a surprise for you, but be ready for it. Be ready to take action is what I'm getting. Because that's your new beginning. And it's going to be something that you're passionate about. So don't question it is what I'm getting. Don't question it and take action. I'm getting very fast energy. It's going to be a very coming in fast, and you might have to make a fast decision. And it could have something to do with a creative project or something, some type of creative endeavor, project endeavor, something that you've been, maybe some of you have been desiring to do. And now is the time. Now is the time. This month. And here again, new beginning. It's this month. It's now. Maybe some of you, you've been waiting and waiting and thinking that it's not going to happen. No, it's going to happen this month. A new beginning. It's going to be very freeing for you too. It's going to free you in some way. Because I was drawn to him. He has his little, he's just a happy-go-lucky, he's a vagabond, he has his pack on the end of the stick. And so I just got freedom. You're going to have freedom to do something that you haven't had the freedom to do. Maybe it's just something in general, going in a direction of your life that you haven't had the freedom to do yet because of maybe you didn't have the funds to do it. You didn't have the opportunity, didn't arise. Maybe it's something you haven't even thought of. But it's something deep inside that once you see it, that it hits you deep inside, very deeply, this incoming communication, and there's your new beginning. There's your new beginning. Wow. And here's number 6 of Cups. So again, maybe this is something, a dream that you've had for a long, long time when you were a child, or something that you thought was in your imagination and you thought is never possible. So why? No. And maybe you never told anybody. You just kept it deep down inside, secret, inside yourself. And here now it's coming out and you're being presented with it. Look at that. The boy is giving the girl a flower, a beautiful, just it smells good. So it's about, it smells good, it looks good, and he's smelling that, he's showing her that this is a beautiful flower and I'm giving this to you. Cherish this. This is something real. This is something good. This is something, it's in full bloom. It's ready. It's ready for you right now. Again, so act upon it. For some of you, it could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be. But we have a male and a female here. That could possibly be for some of you. And others of you, it's definitely, you've been having a hard time with your material things, with money, with whatever this is. You've been struggling, so you've been lacking. You've been lacking in the material world in some way, and now you're not. So there you go. This new opportunity, this communication coming in that you're to act upon is going to put you out of lack. That's another possibility. Brand new beginnings. Okay. Is there anything else from these cards for Scorpio? And I'm getting, this could be a really quick turnaround. Okay, so there's nothing else from those cards. So let's see. Well, let's see what else is what are the blessings, or what are the new beginnings, or maybe the messages that are going to come in, or once you take action, what is going to happen? What new places? Maybe you're physically going to explore, you're going to travel. I just got for some of you. You're going to be free to do that. Okay, let's see. Focus. I just got, keep the focus, keep your focus on your prize. And it's going to manifest right before your eyes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is so cool. Oh my goodness. Keep your focus on the prize and watch it manifest right before your eyes. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Okay, what else? Is there anything else for Scorpios? And maybe it is a surprise. Maybe that's why nothing else is coming out. Okay, well, let me just try a little bit longer. for Scorpio. You going to give us anything more for Scorpio, or are we going to have to wait? Well, I guess there's nothing else. Okay. Wow. Well, Scorpio, I guess that's it. Focus. Focus on your prize and watch it materialize. Be right before your eyes. Okay. Well, that's all I have for you, Scorpios. Wow, I would love to hear from you. Any of you that you feel like you want to tell me what this surprise is for you, I would love to hear. Okay, well, that's all I have. Until next time, bye.